What is up, everybody? This is just Alan to bring you a video today. We're going to be doing a bit of a deck profile, I guess, starting out, as well as we're going to be doing a bit of testing with Ancient Gears. I feel like that this deck is going to be particularly okay. It's not going to be tier 1, it's not going to be top tier, I don't think, but it's going to be very interesting to say the least. But I want to kind of showcase of what the deck can possibly do in some capacity as well. So after I explain why my theories on this deck and why this deck might actually be relatively decent, we're going to go to a duel session, I guess, and test it out. It's going to be a while, but we're going to see how this deck plays out in the long run of the game. So mostly just going to be testing variants as well, so that if some of the numbers seem a little weird, that's why. So yeah, let's just go into it. We got 3 Reactor Dragon. I like this card a lot. I mostly like the artwork to this card because it's really cool. But this card's really good. So yeah, 1 Ancient Gear Golem, because you can just outright special summon this card now. There's no reason to not special summon this card now. That's pretty good. 3 Gadgetron Dragon, 2 Gold Gadget, 1 Silver Gadget, 2 Green Gadgets, 2 Red Gadget, 2 Yellow Gadget, 3 Ancient Gear Gadget. My theory about this is that the gadgets, I assume, are going to be very good in this deck. So basically what I'm trying to attempt is have a decent rank 4, because if you look at the Ancient Gear cards that are level 4, like a spell. If you look at the Ancient Gear monsters that are level 4, they're not very good. Ancient Gear Soldier is only 1300, and Ancient Gear Knight is a Gemini with 1800 attack. I might test a different build with this card, simply because it does have synergy with Gemini cards like Gemini Spark, which is still a good card, but I don't think that this card is going to be particularly good right now. Again, I might test a different variant where I'm playing purely just the Ancient Gear Gadget, but as of right now, I think you should probably just mainly focus on the bigger monsters, because that's how you're going to play this deck, I guess, a bit more effectively. So next thing is I wanted to test out its Strength Modify, not because of the gadgets, because as you can see, there's no level 5 monsters in here, but because you can just go, so you can summon out Gadgetron, evolve this into something else. Like, you can evolve this into Reactor Dragon, because Reactor Dragon is level 9, and you can just do some funky shenanigans with that. So yeah, I also I kind of wanted to see if this card was any good, but probably not. But try it in, because you're running this card and 3 of these, and that's pretty good. Machine Dupe, because this card is really insane. If you have this card and you manage to and your opponent is like set a bunch of cards, you can just have this effect activated, the first effect activated, and then you can activate the second effect to declare red, yellow, or green, and then just absolutely kind of just win from there, because Gadgetron Dragon in itself is really effective, because it can work off these other gadgets. So perhaps you don't need the other gadgets, but I'm testing these variants out, as I said. I think that even if you don't run these gadgets, you're going to run these cards. So at the very least, I might take these out and exchange them for 1 more of this and 2 more of this. So yeah, But Machine Dupe allows this card to be really good. It's much more explosive if you let this card happen, because not only does it allow you to tribute off other gadget monsters, because for Gadgetron Dragon, when you declare them, but it also allows you to go into some really crazy rank 4 plays, which is something that this deck kind of needs, and I'll explain why in a minute. So yeah. Also, you're running the Catapult. I think this card is really good. This card isn't that good in late game, I must admit. At some points in the game, you're going to be wishing that this card wasn't in your hand. From what I've tested so far, I've tested this deck a little bit beforehand. I tested against the bot, but more or less, this card is kind of dead if you don't. If you open up with this card and you don't have Gear Town, and it's kind of really sad. So that's also why the Terraforming is here, because you can search out Gear Town. I might bump this card up to 2 and switch this card down to 2, but Limited removal is obvious. Twin Twisters. There's not very many cards you want to discard in this deck, but I think that's really okay. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't discard a card for 2 cards. It's not that big of a deal. Gear 10, as I said, is really good because you use 1 tribute. That's pretty good. And when this card is dead, you can summon Gadgetron Dragon if you want to, or you can summon Reactor Dragon because this card just says 1 Ancient Gear monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. It's pretty good. 3 the Solemn Brigade, basically just because. Realistically, this deck needs a little bit of defense, so I guess this is it. So, some of the cards that I'm going to be testing, Galaxy as or Dark Matter Dragon, and mainly because you can make 8s, I guess, relatively consistently, but not that much. But it's still good. I think this card is good. Hope you should probably run this card if you're running any level 8s in your deck. Same thing with Felgrand, and I think Lancelot is up there too. So, yeah. Giant Grand is actually really underrated because it lets you target a special summon monster and destroy it. That's pretty good, and then you inflict damage to it if it was an Xyz monster, so it's pretty good. Utopia Lightning, pretty standard stuff. Geargia X because you can search out gadgets as well. You can search your gadgets. It's pretty good. Not to mention, it is a pretty big bot monster. So, Dystopia. I just want to test this card out, to be honest. This card seems like it's really good. So I just wanted to test it out. And you got Castel. You got the obligatory Castel, Emerald, Pistoler, Cowboy. Basic stuff. So yeah, let's just jump right into the duels, I guess. If I know how to click buttons correctly. Host. I actually don't want to host. I kind of just want to do a quickie. I guess we could do a match. I guess let's see what the deck is truly capable of. I guess I'm just testing variance at this point and see what is good and what is bad in the deck. As I said, this build is not set in stone. So if you guys feel like that you want to suggest things in the comment section down below, do feel free to do so. Also, while we're waiting for the opponent to show up, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. So yeah, hopefully this guy isn't playing Cosmos because I'm going to be afraid of that deck, even if this. Oh my gosh! Wow, I think I opened up with a dream. Wow, I opened up with a dream. I think this is really good. Playing Ancient Gears. Oh man. Oh man. Dude, what is this? What is this craziness? I don't want to activate the effect because there's no reason to right now. I guess I really don't want to use duplication this early. So, and it's only turn 1, so we're gonna get summon the red gadget and search out another gadget. So, search out green, I think. Yeah, no, yellow. Searches out yellow gadget. I'm so glad they don't have to put you through that animation where you summon a bunch of gadget, or where you have to physically search out the gadget, but it's all good. It's all good. What is this guy doing? Is there like some response of some kind? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna see what he's doing. He's probably reading like Golem, or not Golem, Gadget. He's probably reading your gadget because this card is a pretty good card. I like this card a lot. It's one of my favorite cards. So right now, oh sweet, dude. I don't want to do that because I don't want to see someone right now. Mostly because I wanted to use duplication for something if things go awry, which is very possible. He might just open the nuts and open Raigeki and something else, but yeah. I didn't want to summon the Reactor Dragon, I think, at first, mostly because it seemed like it would be a bit too much. I kind of overextended on turn one, and that's not really good. If he plays right kicking, I probably have lost this game. But it really depends on what my draw is next turn also, so... Okay, we're gonna see what he's gonna do. Yeah. It's gonna be very interesting to see what he's going to do. It looks like he's not doing much. Oh, he's playing Magicians. Time Sword Magician. I think this is a new card. I've not seen this card before. So is he gonna like summon 4 monsters? Oh, okay, what is this card? Form of Hell King Bear. And the tuner, so you can make a 9 with, but what I mean, Trisha is the best 9, and the Storms is pretty up there. Oh my gosh, Monkey Board, I hate that card so much. I hate this card so much. Except he summoned it, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. He's just gonna attack into gadget. No gadget gear. Oh, he's gonna attack into that. A fool! You should attack into the gadget and into the other gadget. Because I purposely didn't like overextend that much. So, and I don't know why he summoned these cards in defense mode, knowing that this card pierces. So he kind of misplayed in that regard. I'm kind of really interested in what this deck is. So I don't know if I should. Oh, this is Junction Magician. Okay, I was wondering. I don't want to do the token yet. I have no reason to. So, target this card. I'm going to play a spell card because I'm not sure if this card is reactive or anything. So yeah. The way to hand this is per usual. It's per usual. So, yeah. We're going to go into the Geargia X, I think. We're going into Geargia X, I think. I think since this card's effect is already active, this card's actually generic, which is kind of interesting, by the way. I think we should probably maximize our advantage with the yellow gadget a little bit. So we're going to do that. This guy's wasted so much time. Just stop, like, trying to respond to things. Oh, during your battle phase only. So it's only during his battle phase. So this card won't gain any attack. It's not on. It's not that way. I don't want the token just yet. So, and I don't want to. I guess Geargia's effect wouldn't be terrible. I just really hate this card, dude. I really hate this card. I don't know why. I just do. I just absolutely despise that card. I think we're good here. He pretty much has the same board, and I'm pretty sure he has the same hand, most likely, just one more Pendulum Monster, if that. So I'm not really worried too much, unless he has Raigeki right here, which might actually be a problem. But it's kind of unfortunate that we drew into the Gear gadget, unfortunate, so we can't really maximize our value on the gadget at this point, from what I've seen. So this guy's wasted so much time. He just, like, thinks. Like, I already have, like, a set plan. Oh my gosh, what is this card? This card, what is... Oh, Ada's Phantom Dragon. This card looks actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. So 2600 attack, 2500 attack. So he's going to try to attack into the Geargia. There's probably a Geargia version of Ancient Gears that I also want to attempt to test out that actually works. But it might not work, so... Oh, he's going to do... Oh my gosh. So you're just going to randomly swing into it? Like... Is he going to crash? He might crash. Did he crash? He crashed. That was his only... Wow. That's really dumb. He's crashing into both of them. I don't know why he's crashing into both of them. It's really weird. Actually, no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. I'm so bitter. Oh, sweet. Gear Town. This is really good. I basically just reestablished my board. Should appear because it attribute a gear ancient gear. You got absolutely nothing. I don't know why you're worried about it. BM, boys. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. Since this is Pendulum Magicians, I do want to side out these inside these. He's playing a lot of varied varied stuff here, so I should probably side in a max C. So I might actually do that. So we're going to take out the transmodify. Take out a transmodify. I guess limiter. I guess limiter is not that big, not that important. And we're going to put 2 maxis in this time. Oh, lost connection, boy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be doing one duel for right now. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think about this deck in the comment section down below. Also, tell me what you think I should put in this deck. What do you think I should change in this deck? Anyway, guys, this has been Shazam. I'm going to be signing out. Later, guys.